Hey guys, it's Ezra and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of the video below, y'all, yes, it is my end of September wrap up. For those of you who watched my last video, y'all know that I wrapped up week 1 and week 2 in my last video because I had already read 5 books at that point. So I didn't want to mess up the synopsis and all of that and forget what the book was about. So this video is a wrap up of week 3 and 4, and surprisingly, I read 5 books again, y'all. So I don't know what was up with September, but I was on the move. But before we dive into all of the books that I read, I do want to say thank you for clicking on the channel to watch me and my shenanigans. And if you're feeling gracious, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below as to what was your how many books did you read in the month of September, and what was your favorite one. Alright, so with that out the way, let's just dive in. Alright, first book I'm going to talk about is Divergent. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all done heard about this. It is a kind of like that fantasy dystopian young adult book that follows this girl. Her name is Beatrice, but she goes by Triss. And it's set in this world that is divided into fractions. So fractions, they are like groups of people that go off of your virtue. Let me just say that. Okay, so you got the Candors, they honest, Abnegation, I know I'm saying that wrong. They the selfless ones. Dauntless, they're brave. Amenity, goodness, they are the peaceful ones, and the Eurydice, they're intelligent. Okay. Get that out the way. I butchered all of it because I can't talk right today. But anyway, so you're divided into these fractions based off of that, and the ones who don't have a fraction, they're called the fractionless, which they're just kind of like the homeless ones, the ones that's just on the streets. Anyway, so I think at the age of 16 you get to go to this induction type of deal, and you take a test, and the test identifies like which fraction you would be better suited for, and you can either choose to stay in yours or move on to another one. So here we go. We got Beatrice and her brother both. They decided they were in the selfless. They were selfless, the Abnegation people, or whatever you call them. They was the selfish ones, right? Always putting others needs above their own. And apparently they was sick and tired of it. So the brother, he went over to be a erudite, which is the smart ones, the intelligent ones, the bookworms. And Beatrice, she chose to be dauntless, which is the fighters, what I'm saying, the brave ones. Okay, so so as she goes to the induction, you take the test or whatever. During that, she find out that she's a divergent. A divergent is a group of people who society is trying to kill them off or whatever because they cannot be controlled. I don't want to really get into too much details about like what a control factor comes in at. But so she goes through the training, and things happen during the training, so that she can be dauntless. You just gotta read it. Like, I don't want to say too much about it. It's pretty good though. I will say this: as I was reading the book, I was like, it reminded me of Fourth Wing. It reminded me of Fourth Wing. I ain't even gonna hold you. It reminded me of Fourth Wing. Okay, because Beatrice is a little tiny short girl. She doesn't have a disability, but she a little bitty girl, going to this initiation and stuff to be like this bad, this bad baby, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. And then you got the dude in there, the love interest or whatever. He is feeling her. She don't know why he feeling, and he's like saving it. He feeling her. He's her instructor, just like in Fourth Wing, except without the dragons. It's like Fourth Wing minus the dragons. And then when they tell you about what the mama, Beatrice's mama is or was, same like Fourth Wing. And if y'all read Divergent and y'all read Fourth Wing, let me know. Did y'all think they was similar? But I'll move on. Good book. I think it's a trilogy, so that's the first book. Second book we got is, I know I'm late, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I bought the whole 3-book book set. I think it was on sale during Prime Day, the Prime something like that. It was on sale. It was about $8-10 for all 3, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. Okay, so I got it and I read it. Everybody know what this book is about. I won't say everybody, but most people. So you pretty much following this girl who, she's in high school, and for her project she's going to investigate a murder that occurred 5 years prior to that or whatever. And she on her I Spy, she getting her Nancy Drew on. Okay, she getting her Nancy Drew. It is giving Nancy Drew and Scooby-Doo vibes from back in the day when they were trying to solve the case. So it's just going through the sequence of events of her trying to solve the case. It ain't really too much I can say too much into that, but it was a good book. It was good. So would I recommend it? Yeah, I probably give it, I give 3.75, and then Divergent 3.75. I enjoy both of them. Okay, so next I read Bitter House by Kristen Magdalene. Y'all, this is the first one I read. So let me figure out what it's about. Okay, Bitter House. Bitter House follows this girl. What is the girl name? Bridget. Here come my daughter. 1 second. Yes, I'm doing a video.
The video?
Yeah, go ahead and get your stuff.
Mom.
What?
You didn't know the dog went inside my room?
No, I didn't. I'll get him in a second, okay?
They got the little blue thing.
Okay, I will get them.
The blue monster thing with the big
Okay, can I finish this, please?
It's stuck together.
Okay, y'all, sorry about that. The kid just got out the tube and she had to give me a whole rundown as to what the dogs was doing, where they been at, and what she was doing. Anyway, so as I was saying, Bitter House. Okay, so we follow this is following this girl, and her name is Bridget. She when she was younger, she went to go stay with her grandma Vera Bitter, and then when she got to like 18 years old, Vera just, you know what I'm saying, Vera put out. Vera was like, hey baby, you got to go, you got to cheat. Oh, right. So Vera passes away. Okay, Vera passes away, and Vera leaves the house, the Bitter House, to her and another person, which is, I think it was the housekeeper's son. They had a housekeeper. It was her son, and during they stay at the house, they did not get along. So during the time that she is there, she's trying to figure out, like, Bridget's trying to figure out, Granny, why did you leave the house with both of us? Because you know that I don't like him. What's going on with said house? Because there was a lot of secrets. Then she started getting letters at the door, you know, exposing things about Vera, who Vera really was. And so it's kind of like you're going through the sequence of events to see like who Vera really was, and what's up with the house and all of that, and the boy. Yo, Vera, she was Vera was on that, and her friend group. If you read this, y'all, it's giving it's giving, what you call them three women. The Halloween show with the 3 women, one had orange hair and one had white. Ooh. Yeah, I can't even think. I can't think. But it's gonna pop. It's giving. If you know what I'm trying to say, then you know what I'm talking about. The 3 witches. One had the gold hair. One was like a heavier lady. I can't think, y'all. Anyway, good. Okay, so moving on. So then we got Saving Noah by Lucinda Beard. Saving Noah by Lucinda Beard. Now let me tell y'all, I went into this book completely blind. I did. I didn't even read the back. I just started reading the book, and it was deep, y'all. It was deep. It was deep. It was deep. And look up trigger warnings for suicide, pedo stuff, and stuff like that. So we pretty much be following this family who has a son, right? And he was on the swim team. You know, he was smart on the swim team. He was getting it. He was doing his thug dizzle, right? And so one day they got a phone call saying that he did some appropriate things with, you know, a young one. And it goes from there. He did not try to deny it, but it's just a story about how far will a mom go to protect and be there for their child, no matter what they did. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. And when I started getting it, when I started got into it a little bit, and I was like, what? I had no earthly idea what the book was about, but it was good too. Okay, then I got on my Kindle, y'all, and I read A Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier. Gosh, what was A Jar of Hearts? Oh, it was another deep one. We're following this girl. I don't even know the girl name. I can't think of the girl name. Anyway, we following this girl. She was in a relationship. high school sweetheart in this relationship with this guy, and things, you know, he wasn't really a good person. He ended up being a serial killer. Killed a couple of young girls in the town, and you know, he goes to jail or whatever. So during the course of that, she had some involvement in it, and you know, she goes and she does her time as well. And when she gets out, she realizes that or has been told, like, little buddy, he broke out of jail, and things are happening. People are coming up, you know, knocked off again. So she's trying to figure out, like, why is he doing this? And then there's a cop that's in there, and he's like, you're the only person that's been in a relationship with him that he has allowed to live. Like, why is that? What's going on? And at one point they were all friends in school. It was good. It was deep. It was deep too, y'all. It was deep. So pretty much all of them was like 4 stars. I know I got a little hung up on Jar of Hearts. So I was like, what was this one about? I think it was like my second book I read. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in and you know, sticking out and hanging out with me for a little bit. And I'm sorry if it was all over the place. Look, it's been a long time, and I'm trying to get back into the groove things. So thank y'all. Please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.